No-deal Brexit will see the UK forced to bow down to China as the government will find itself in a challenging position after the EU-UK divorce, according to one expert. Prime Minister Boris Johnson has confirmed the UK is heading for a no-deal Brexit as the most likely outcome after the transition period ends on December 31. Speaking on Thursday, the Prime Minister said, "I do think we need to be very, very clear. There is now a strong possibility, that we will have a solution that is much more like an Australian relationship with the EU than a Canadian relationship with the EU." Critics have slammed Mr. Johnson's approach, with many analysts comparing an Australian-style deal to no deal. And, according to one expert, no-deal Brexit will have ramifications for the UK beyond its relationship with Europe. The UK may be forced to bow down to China as it relies on as many relationships it can get to build up a successful trade portfolio and get back on its feet post-Brexit. Dr. Tom Newhouse from the University of Derby told Express, relations between China and Britain are likely to be difficult in the near future. In principle, it is in the interest of both countries to continue trading with each other, and post-Brexit it will be even more important for Britain to build reliable trade relationships around the world. According to Dr. Newhouse, China will be unwilling to seek a trade deal with the UK or compromise on any factors because it has far bigger, and more powerful free trade agreements (FTAs) with other nations. He said, other countries, Japan, the US, South Korea, are far more significant than Britain as trading partners for China. This means the Chinese government has no real incentive to change its approach in response to Britain's wishes, which will put the British government in a very challenging position. The situation becomes even more problematic when you factor in China's strong influence, economic power and likely unwillingness to accept anything that interferes with its domestic agenda. In addition, there is already a strong anti-UK feeling in China following Foreign Secretary Dominic Raab's involvement in Hong Kong politics this year. Mr. Raab said Beijing's imposition of new security laws in Hong Kong constituted a breach of legally binding international commitments between China and the West. In a statement, the Foreign Secretary said the UK would work with its allies to hold the Chinese government to its obligations under international law.